What's happening, world? It's your host with the motherfucking most. Um, Coming at you direct today. I'm looking kind of grimy, but I really don't care. That's what happens when you don't got a job, because these bitch ass niggas don't hire you with your felony background. You know what I'm saying? Today's subject I want to touch on is basically something I've been dealing with all my whole life, you know, which is the judicial racket, which is nothing more than a racket. Feel me? Those who are well immersed in this bullshit know what it is, man. So I'm basically preaching to the choir. I apologize if I'm, telling you something you already know. Now, I'm unique in the fact that maybe not that unique, but I've been dealing with this shit since I was 15, man. You know, pretty much since I was old enough to work, I've been working to pay these motherfuckers they money. You know what I'm saying? The judicial system is a pimp and a hoe game. You know what I mean? They the pimps, and you, the citizen, is the hoe. You know what I'm saying? The police are revenue generators. You know what I mean? That's all they are. You know what I mean? They must leech off you, society. They don't give a fuck how you go and get their money. Bitch, just run out and get my motherfucking money. Bitch, run me my money. Bitch, run me my money. You know what I'm saying? That's basically what it is, you know? So, ever since I was old enough to even motherfucking legally work, these motherfuckers already had me lined up, ready to go run their money to them. You know what I mean? And out of fear, you either go get me my motherfucking money and bring it back to me, or you lose your freedom. You know what I'm saying? So it's up to you. That's the choice they give you. So these revenue generators, me being Latino, I've always drove nice vehicles, which is there's a big downside to that, because you got to know your place. Niggas want to see you riding in a beat up truck, you know what I'm saying, so that they feel better about themselves. You know what I mean? There's a problem within 3 weeks when you get pulled over 9 different times. You know what I mean? When a nigga sees me in my ride, automatically, it never fails, the cop gets behind me and tells me the whole time. 80% of the time, it results in a stop. You feel me? So, always with the same questions, always wanting to search my vehicle, always assuming I'm a drug smuggling Mexican or some, whatever it is, man. Revenue generation. You feel me? They gotta leech off people, off your sweat, off your labor, off your knowledge, you know. So, that's what the judicial racket is all about. You know what I'm saying? They have their goons, the enforcers, that basically hold you hostage at the barrel of a gun every day in America. The police force, you know what I'm saying, which is nothing more than thugs. You know what I mean? That's sanctioned by the almighty government. You know, they parade you in front of the judge, and as soon as you catch a charge, immediately, like today, you get bombarded with lawyers who are trying to represent you, more leeches, trying to leech off you, so you can run and go get their money for them. Meanwhile, run and go get the money for the court system. I would say conservatively, over the last 15 years, I've probably forked out about 20 G's conservatively. Always working for the government. I'm always working to pay them off all the time, my whole entire life. It's been 1 year, my whole young adult life, all of my adult life, that I've not been on some form of probation or pretrial services or something. You know what I mean? It's always one after another. And I'm not out there looking for trouble. This is just the police state in America. They know who to go after. You're constantly being bombarded, constantly being pulled over, harassed. You know what I mean? It's harassment. You know what I'm saying? For example, I moved to Florida, and it's another gulag state, just like the state of California. You know what I mean? And it's an everyday occurrence, man. Every day, it's like a open air prison. You step out your house, you're gonna get pulled over, especially being a minority. Like, and it ain't even apply to minorities anymore. They going after everybody now. You know what I'm saying? Now, the white folks are starting to experience what we've always experienced. You know what I mean? It's revenue generation. So, if you ain't on your way to work or on your way to purchase an item, if you're not on your way to consume or work, bitch, get in your fucking house. Go home. Get in your motherfucking in your home, bitch. You know what I'm saying? That's basically what it's becoming. You will consume and you will work and you will take your bitch ass home and watch TV and watch our propaganda all goddamn day. That's what life is about. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, it's tiring. You feel me? I'm always working. Every time you try to get ahead, it's these niggas is always pulling you over and throwing some shit out. Whether it be a speeding ticket, niggas want $500 here, niggas want $1,000 here. You feel me? That's what it is. When I first moved to Florida, I'd say within 3 weeks, I got harassed 9 times within 3 weeks. I was pulled over and harassed by the police, searched against my will. You know, niggas searched me anyway, all through my pockets, everything. You feel me? Um, they laugh at the Constitution, man. We look like idiots out there when we say, oh, this Constitution, oh, this my rights. Niggas laugh at that shit. It is null and void now. They've declared war on freedom, on Constitution, all that shit. They don't give a fuck about. They laugh at that shit, man. They'll arrest you for filming them. They'll arrest you for not submitting to their authority. These niggas are monsters, you know. You people who are constantly yes sir and no sir and constantly grovel and bow and scrape when you see a cop, that is the problem. See, because they're so used to being treated like they're fucking gods and shit, like they have some kind of power, you know, because you're groveling to them all the time, that when they encounter somebody like me who don't treat them like that, you know what I'm saying? They lose it. You know what I mean? Because they constantly need to be. It's like a bitch on Facebook who every day is posting a brand new picture of her. Like, bitch, we forgot what you look like from yesterday or some shit. You know what I mean? She constantly needs to feed off that attention. It's the same way with the cops, man. They need to feed off of you kissing their asses all the time and acting like, oh, sir, and these are people who were probably beat up in school and are nerds and who can't get pussy generally. So now that they have this authority that's been granted, this fucking, now that they play dress up and they feel important, they get used to that. Everybody, yes sir, no sir, over there batting your eyes at them like a little hoe, you know. And I'll do anything, sir, please, please, you know what I mean? They just love that shit. You feel me? So you people who grovel to them and bow and scrape to them like that, man, you're part of the problem, because then they start to get this motherfucking god complex or some shit, whatever you want to call it. You feel me? We live in Rome. We're in Rome, you know what I'm saying? And these are the Roman soldiers. You feel me? Don't get it twisted. I mean, it's a domestic army that they've set up. They have the same military gear and all this. These niggas let it go to their motherfucking head, you know what I'm saying? And you have no privacy, niggas kick in the door. I don't need to get into it, man. Everybody knows this is a gulag police state. But let's just call it what it is. This is a racket. You know what I'm saying? The whole judicial system, the whole police force, the whole court, it is a racket to live off your sweat and off your labor. And they're leeches, you know what I mean? It's corporate welfare, you know what I'm saying? They have to live off our lives, like the ants movie, you know what I'm saying? They live off of us. So they act like they're in these such important positions like doctors and lawyers and judges, but all they do is live off you. You know what I'm saying? That's why they're constantly trying to, they act like they have some sort of moral authority when they do worse things within their own life, but they want to be over there pointing the finger at you when they're the criminals, when they're the corrupt ones, when the cops are the biggest gang and the biggest thugs on earth, man. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know what my point is. Like, I already known this for a long time, but I mean, I don't talk about it. I'll be about it. I'll post a video up of me. I turned up a court on the judge, and I take my little 30 days contempt. I let them know what it is. I tell them they're leeches right to the motherfucking judge's face, man. That's real talk. I posted the video of last time I was in court, video transcripts, you know, because I don't talk about it, man. I don't grovel to these people. I don't bow and scrape when I go before them. I let them know that I'm a man, and I have dignity, and I don't allow them to, I don't give them that authority, you know what I'm saying? And they do it by force. You know what I'm saying? At the end of a barrel of a gun. You will submit, you will listen to me, or I will kill you, I will shoot you, I will imprison you. Brute force. And I, for one, I've lived long enough. You know, I've lived long enough. We live in a fucked up, evil society where most of the women are fucking whores, and all the music and all the TV, all it does is it's the destruction of the family, the destruction of the man. You know what I mean? Men used to be men. You know what I'm saying? And they have broke us down into a nub. You know, they have really fucking just. And women are a lot to blame with that. You know what I'm saying? That's a whole other topic, man. But they try to make you believe that you have no power. If you're so fearful of death, then that's the problem. Is too many people love this bullshit too much. You know what I'm saying? Like it ain't that great. You know, people don't want to sacrifice. People are such pussies nowadays. They won't put their life on the line. At least in America's. I mean, at least in America. Feel me? You look at other places like Iraq. At least those young men are fighting for their freedom, for their dignity. You know what I'm saying? Of course, they're labeled terrorists. You know, when you let words hurt you, that's what it is. We become so emotional, letting little punk ass labels or words get you. You know what I'm saying? What happened to the old saints? Sticks and stones may break my bones, but words will never hurt me. Whatever the fuck. That's real. I mean, you're so afraid to be labeled or be called a name when you know it's not true. It's like junior high school lunchroom behavior, the way that these grown men, these politicians, and these police, the way that they act. You know what I mean? And we have a right to defend ourselves. I don't give a fuck if you play dress up and throw on your little black uniform and a badge. That shit doesn't mean anything to me. You know what I mean? You are a man. I am a man. You know, people with this self-appointed authority, and we give in by acknowledging this shit, by acknowledging legislation, by acknowledging the laws of the land and all this. All this shit is null and void, man. Fuck that shit. I was born free. I was granted all this shit by God, man. I don't need to listen to y'all's bullshit, man. You niggas are just yip yapping. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, of course it's brute force. You know, niggas flip on his lights like, what the fuck does that mean to me? Flash them bitches all day. They're gonna shoot at you, nigga, because you are not listening to me, nigga. They just want to wring your neck. You have to listen to my authority. I own your life. I get to tell you what to do. You have to do what I say. And if you don't, I will kill and shoot you and imprison you and tax you up your motherfucking ass. This shit's old, man, you know? I'm tired of living and being subservient to these people and living like a fucking, like a dog, you know what I mean? Like, I don't lick boot heels. I never have. That's probably why I'm always in trouble, because I don't bow down to these niggas and they have to arrest a nigga. I don't know how many times I've been thrown in jail for resisting an assault on a police officer. No wonder I can't get a job, nigga. I have tons of assault on police officers and resisting arrest, when that wasn't even the case. It's because I refused to bow down and grant them that they're gods on earth. That I don't sit there and bat my eyes and oh please officer, oh this, oh that. Nah, fuck no. I stand up like a motherfucking man against these bitch ass niggas. In the courtroom, in the streets. And I'm a threat, because I like to think. Because I like to use my brain. Because I'm not conditioned like the rest of fucking society. People who are actually intelligent, you know, they're a threat. People who can think for themselves. Who can analyze the situation and see it for what it is. Who don't see it through their lens that they tell you. You are going to view the world through the lens that we tell you to view it through. This is how you're going to act. This is what you're going to do. Sit down. Shut the fuck up. If you don't listen to me, I will kill you. I will imprison you. This is being bullied. Every day we're being bullied, man. When are niggas gonna turn up, man? I'm tired of it, nigga. I feel like the lone wolf in this bitch. You know what I'm saying? Because don't nobody care. Everybody loves this shit, man. They go on with their lives and they go to work all day and then they bitch and moan about, I gotta go to work all day. I gotta pay bills. Everybody's so miserable, but yet they act like they love it so much at the end of the day and are unwilling to even have meaningful conversation. They rather talk about celebrity gossip, and niggas gossip like bitches, worse than bitches sometimes too, about what's going on at work, pointing the finger at niggas. You niggas make me sick, man. This society is whack, man. Traditional roles of man and a woman have been thrown out the window, and you wonder. You always try to you women want to do it all the whole different way, and want to do it your own way, and you wonder why society is why it is. You wonder why men dog you out. It's so double standard. You want a fucking perfect man, but you won't. You don't. You want a good man, but you refuse to be a good woman. You know what I mean? And you're gonna be miserable when you're 40 and old and ugly and used up, and you don't get no more likes on your Facebook, and niggas, you know, I don't know, man. Y'all are stupid as fuck. You know what I'm saying? Shallow as hell too. This ain't a conversation about women, but maybe I'll have another video where I break down the whole breakdown between man and woman and how it's very important. That's all there is in this life. It's man and woman. Man and woman. That's what it's about. That's what life is. Love between a man and a woman. That's it. We want to overcomplicate the situation. Y'all don't want to be good with me. Y'all have bought into this bullshit. It is that's the main key, is the destruction of the family, to drive a wedge between man and woman, that make where man hates woman. You guys have done an excellent job at it. Let me tell you that much. Through the media, through the music, everything like that, through the way that women are right now, you guys have, bravo. Round of applause for you niggas. You've done a great job at the destruction of the family. Made a mockery out of marriage, out of relationships, out of true love. You turned society into a bunch of fucking animals. Money and sex and greed and corruption and usury. That's all it's about now, huh? You bitches wouldn't fucking piss on a good man if he was on fire. I was married for 8 years. I'm well aware of the destruction of the family, the destruction of the woman, and breaking down the man like crazy. And real men in society are targeted. And if you show any kind of truly manly traits or aggressive behavior, or if you act like a true man with the essence of a man, you are targeted in society. You will be harassed by the police. You will have a felony record when you're young. They're able to identify true men from day one, and they are a prime target. And they break you down and break you down and break you down and try to break your will. This is done to me all my whole life. You feel me? Sometimes it don't always work though. Sometimes it backfires. Yeah, sometimes it just happens to backfire on them. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes they poke at the wrong motherfucker's chest for too long. You know what I'm saying? And shit don't work for everybody, man. So fuck the police, fuck the judicial system, fuck all systems of government, and yeah. I'm tired of being y'all's hoes, man. I'm tired of being y'all's hoes. Some people love being hoes for, you know, the system. They love taking orders and doing what they're told and running out and getting that bread, paying them every month. Gotta go see my PO on the 19th, you know. Niggas want that money. Y'all, you got that motherfucking money? Bitch? Yeah, give me that shit. Shit's been going on my whole life. Feel me? I'm done. I really don't have nothing else to say, man. I didn't even put a lot of thought into this video or whatever. I was just bombarded with mail from the lawyers because, you know, he was always pinning cases on me and shit. And denying me access to jobs or apartments. That's the way it's set up. So it's a revolving door. So you want to eat, you have no choice but to go do criminal activities, and there you go, they tax you. Oh, what's that? You made a couple $1,000s this month? We caught you selling drugs. Now it's time to tax your ass. They always gonna get a piece of that shit. Feel me? You run out and do the work, they cash in on the shit. The lawyers, judges, all them niggas. You know, they live comfortably in nice big houses while your bitch ass is out there hustling and struggling to bring them back their money. That's it. Nothing else to say. D-Boy signing out. Signing out.